with Charles Davis. As always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Ryan Suckup, the man tasked with getting this one started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. Here comes Devin Hester bringing it out. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. First play from scrimmage, Stafford. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Off of play action, here's Stafford. Airing this one out for Fitzgerald. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive, INT. On 2nd down, a run with Patterson. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Throwing is Stafford. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. One heck of a 3rd down conversion. 33 yards. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 22-yard line.
They'll fake it. Now Stafford. Eluding the pressure right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Oh, I saw this one with defensive eyes because even as he escaped the pocket and bought time, the coverage stayed tight. Nothing broke down. Throwing it away, that was his only option.
And this is caught at the 8. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. No gain there as he kept it himself. It's 2nd down. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. Now Stafford. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There was a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage, and that throw had no shot.
On 4th down, Stafford. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. Well, Charles certainly circled that play. We might have to revisit it later. They had 3 in their back pocket. They go for it on 4th and goal and throw the pick.
Well, you know, we're still in the first half. A bold call nonetheless. And I guess the book might have said take the 3, but it looks like they burned the book and just said give me the analytics. And the analytics said go for it.
Second and 9 now from the 21. Off the play fake. Brown. Dancing to his left. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Ronnie Lott, the Hall of Famer, with a pick. And the Bears are going to take possession of the football.
Well, when he feels the pressure, naturally he likes going to his left, as most left-handed quarterbacks do. But this time he tries to let this go on the run, and it's going to wind up getting intercepted.
It's going to be caught. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. We're scoreless after one. From the 2, here's first and goal. Now they'll send a tight end in motion left. They'll run. It's Campbell. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. From back at the 4, here's second and goal. To throw is Stafford. He steps away to his left. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Now, definitely be a disappointment to come out of this starting position with just 3 points. They need to try to dial something up now, 3rd and 10. They go up the middle with Campbell. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Earl Campbell punching it in from a yard away. And the Bears post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave them with a second and just a few inches left.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? Officially, it's no gain on the play, and they'll remain a few inches shy of a first with 3rd down looming. They'll bring a tight end in motion left. On 3rd down, here's Bo. He is going nowhere. He's no gain on the play there. Nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. And they'll send the slot in motion left. They're going to try and throw. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Throwing on 1st down. Brown. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out. out there, but it'll be third down.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Trying to get it to Jackson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Deion Sanders. And the Bears are going to take possession of the football. After the interception, here's Stafford. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Stafford on third down. He's got it complete to Gronkowski. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. They'll run with Patterson. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Cordero Patterson. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Bears will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, helped score.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them to do that?
Maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film when it was to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They're certainly in need of some kind of points here before the end of the half. A field goal or something being shut out right now. They could really use some momentum before they head into halftime. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Brown. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Bears will take over possession here up at the 44. Well, Charles, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
It's caught at the 10. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Stafford. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and forced it incomplete.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Randy Moss in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bears will extend their lead here just before halftime. Stafford's going to try and throw for it. And he is into the end zone. So they get 2 more on the board here just before halftime. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. Now he's going to throw deep back over the middle. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. And they will score a pick six for a Bears touchdown. So they obviously declined that, and it is a touchdown.
They still had the option, but let's face it.
There's no option.
There's no option when you score a touchdown. An easy call for them.